2016 MacBook Pro, which have two problems. One is that it's not charging through both of the ports, so this one is okay, but the second one, you can see first it's not going in properly, and second it's not recognizing anything there. So probably we have a damaged or dirty socket there, which we're gonna clean. And secondly, it's running quite old operating system, macOS Sierra. So customer needs a particular application to be able to run, and needs a newer operating system. Looking at the operating system chart, so this is non-touch 2016, and we should be able to upgrade it all the way to Monterey operating system. And that's what we're gonna do today with it, because if you try to do it through the software update, Monterey is not anymore on the App Store, so you cannot really do it easily by yourself. Most importantly, we want to go through the electronics first and ensure that everything is okay on the board and there is no oxidation. So unfortunately, when the systems are not serviced on a regular basis, we get lots of organic materials like breadcrumbs sticking around, and these organic materials, they oily. And when the oil gets released, it creates oxidation, as we all know. And while we're going on the board with the customer, we have spotted a little oxidation spots on it, and we need to treat them. If we don't treat them, the oxidation will knock off components, and it has a high risk of machine basically just stop turning on. So what we spotted over here is little oxidation spots, just right here, those little components. If you look on the microscope, it's much more clear where they are located. This one is over here. So we want to make sure that that oxidation has been removed, because these ones are filtering capacitors, and really easily they can short circuit. We had recently a MacBook here with a similar failure, where capacitor was short circuiting and the machine was temperamental, sometimes wasn't turning on. Most of the times we were not turning on at all, and sometimes would decide to turn on and shut off. So let's jump under the microscope and investigate this board a bit further once we take it out of the case. Disconnect the battery. Let's get the board out and jump under the microscope. Alright, first let's see why it's not charging. These ones are the charging ports, and yeah, you can see the dirt accumulated on them. If we jump under the microscope, this is the top one, and definitely there is a dirt spot on this side. Let's see the other side. Yeah, that's oxidation there. Okay, they look in a good shape, which just needs to be cleaned, so most likely some dirt went in there. We will have to explore the logic board just to make sure that there is no other oxidation spots on it, apart than that little one which we saw on the other side. So we will clean that oxidation spot, and we will explore the rest of it. There you go. So seems like this is the only one, and if we guess, seems like it was caused by probably breadcrumb or that type of organic material being stuck between those two capacitors. It seems like there's a little bit of a leftover residue there, so most likely that's the one which oxidated. All right, we got the board ready, so let's fit it in and test further. Before we close it up, let's quickly check. So the top charging socket wasn't working at all. 509, 619, 20. Beautiful. Let's try the bottom one. Well, it's upside down right now. So 508, 631, 20. Beautiful. All right, so we'll go and clean these organic materials like breadcrumbs from inside, so they won't create more oxidation. And we'll come back to it. Excellent. So MacBook has been repaired, and we can see how the top USB-C is functioning as it gets the hard drive gets recognized, and the bottom one should be charging. There you go. We heard the charging noise, and it is charging as well. So yeah, we're good to go with this machine. So last request from the customer was to upgrade the existing operating system, which is Sierra, to a Monterey. So let's see if we can go and install Monterey in a standard way. If not, then we'll have to patch the system. So looking at the storage of the device, it has only 7.3 GB left. So we'll have to speak with the customer to decide what to do with the data on the system. So customer confirmed that we can format the drive and no data is needed. So we will format and then install a Monterey OS. Right, well, this one is formatting. I'm just waiting for the Monterey to fire up. Customer confirmed that we can wipe and reinstall the system because there was not enough space on the drive, and she did her data backup. So now we can go and install Monterey on this 2016 MacBook Pro. Alright, we installed a Monterey operating system here, and we should have all up-to-date OS for this 2016 Mac. So we can go around and basically patch the system to be able to run even Ventura on this, but customers require was Monterey to be able to run Adobe Premiere, and we went and installed that one. So thank you guys for watching. Another example of how a little breadcrumb on a non-serviced Mac can easily bring it to its knees. If you need the service, all the information is in the description, and thank you again for watching.